Good morning. Yesterday I was recounting, my changes since being in this business. And it really hasn't got a lot to do with money, although that's delicious. It's more to do with my personal growth and the connection that I've created by attracting my tribe to me. I feel so honoured to be working with the women I'm working with. Honestly, these are women who have been to hell and back, all different circumstances, but often more than what I've even lived, and some of my life I wouldn't want to repeat. But these women are just so inspiring. Women who have been through traumatic relationships, have witnessed things that no human should need to witness. Some are single mums, some are couples, some are part of a couple, but we all have that one thing in common, that burning desire to live something more that we're living. And we all know that it's through meeting ourselves, becoming whole, that it's delivered. I've heard people say, I'm awakened, I'm happy with my beliefs, and that's great. But the thing is, if there's still something missing in your life, there's still either a limiting belief or several, or an unexplored portion of the self that hasn't been awakened. Because true alignment comes with true understanding of self. And I don't think there's an end to that. It's always ongoing, because there's always more and more depths to ourself. There's always more and more to discover. And, we're eternal beings. We're not going to come to the end of self-discovery anytime soon. So, it's just an absolute pleasure for me to be with these ladies, to be the instigator of something more for them, to watch them transform. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not me that's transforming them. They're doing the work themselves. But it's through connection to each other that it happens. We highlight in each other areas that, may not have been awakened yet. We hold each other accountable. We encourage each other. When somebody has a belief in you, often bigger than the belief in yourself, it carries you forward. I've been a life coach and healer for 10 years. And my life had turned around in such a big way. But there were still areas in my life that were lacking. Still are. But I'm a heck of a lot closer to living the life that I want now than I've ever been. And I know that had I have not joined this platform and attracted my tribe, that it wouldn't have happened. This is such a blessing to me. It's through networking, it's through co-inhabiting, through co-creation that magic happens. We weren't born onto planet Earth alone. We were born here amongst others for a reason. And it's only through giving and taking, giving and receiving, that true magic happens. You can have the most powerful car sitting in your carport, but until you turn the engine on, until it starts moving, there's no power there. Energy's energy when it's flowing, when it's connecting, when it's going through each one of us. And the bigger the connection, the bigger the flow. I think about the ladies that I'm playing with, and it just about brings me to tears. That heartfelt connection, the inspiration that comes through from them to me is just incredible. I'm working with the most incredible human beings and the most incredible souls. And that makes my life worthwhile. To know that I've helped these women to believe in something bigger than themselves, to give them a way out, to light the way. And they light the way for me too. Don't get me wrong. This isn't an ego trip. This is a heart trip. I've made some pretty hefty goals for myself for the next 3 months. And I can't do it alone. It's a networking company. I need to be held accountable. And it's through working with others that we all achieve success. Network companies are brilliant. They bring people together. Through bringing together, connections are made and magic happens. It's through each other that we see our magnificence, our reflection. So if you'd like to be something bigger than yourself, I'd love to have a chat with you. It may or may not be for you. You've got to be a fit. 100% fit. But you've also got to be 100% committed to yourself and to living the life that you want. Because if your heart isn't in it, if your why isn't big enough, if you aren't prepared to do what it takes, if you aren't prepared to look deep into yourself and face those gremlins, then nothing changes. So I'd like to help you. I'd like to use my experience to share with you, to help you along your path. And if you're a fit for me, then I'd like you to share your wisdom and help me, because that's what community's about. So have a beautiful day, and I would love to chat with you, meet you, and if we're a fit, welcome you into our heart. Bye for now.